Today is Wednesday, November 19th, and we are here recording Tony Hemphill's persuasive speech on the use and legalization of marijuana. He is against that. Once we proceed to sit down, we will begin the speech. Thank you.
I am against the legalization and use of marijuana. Did you know marijuana use can lead to reduced connectivity among brain areas responsible for memory and learning? Lost cognitive abilities were not fully restored in those who quit smoking marijuana as an adult. Marijuana use can also lead to the loss of an average of 8 points in IQ between 13 and age 38 in teen smokers. Marijuana, the most commonly used illicit drug, affects brain cells that play an important role in brain development and function. Marijuana may have an effect on cardiopulmonary and mental health. Marijuana smoke is a nuisance drug, and it affects the lungs. It can also cause a daily cough and mucus production, lead to more frequent acute chest illnesses, put you at a heightened risk for lung infections as well. Marijuana use is linked to mental illnesses through a number of studies and can produce a temporary psychotic reaction involving hallucinations and paranoia. The known safety concerns of marijuana include impairment of short-term memory, altered judgment and decision-making, and mood swings including severe anxiety, such as paranoia or even psychosis, lost touch of reality, impaired coordination, difficulty with thinking and problem solving, and disrupted learning and memory. Using marijuana can worsen the course of illnesses in patients with schizophrenia. This relationship was influenced by genetic variables as well as the amount of drug potency at the age at which it was first taken. Those who start young are at risk for later problems later on in life. Do you know what drug driving is? Driving under the influence of marijuana is similar to a person operating a car while under the influence of alcohol. The driver feels confident that he or she can control the vehicle, but in reality, his or her abilities are severely impaired. With the possible increase in the highway death toll, the thought of legalizing the drug and unleashing marijuana intoxicating drivers on public scenes is devastating. According to the 2012 National Survey on Drug Use and Health, an estimated 10.3 million people aged 12 and older reported driving under the influence of illicit drugs during the year prior to being surveyed. This was higher than the rate in 2011 and lower than the rate in 2002. By comparison, in 2012, an estimated 29.1 million people reported driving under the influence of alcohol at least once in the past year. This percentage has dropped since 2002, when it was last reported at 14.2%. The proportion of marijuana-positive drivers involved in fatal motor vehicle crashes in Colorado has increased dramatically since the commercialization of medical marijuana in the middle of 2009, according to the study by the University of Colorado School of Medicine researchers. This research found that fatal motor vehicle crashes in Colorado involved at least one driver who tested positive for marijuana, accounting for 4.5% in the first 6 months of 1994. This percentage increased to 10% in the last 6 months in 2011. Marijuana should not be legalized because it is a gateway drug, it promotes unproductivity, and is unhealthy. Contrary to common belief, marijuana is very addictive. Estimates from research suggest that about 9% of users become addicted to marijuana. This number increases among those who start young, and among people who use marijuana daily to 25 to 50%. Marijuana is a Schedule I drug under the provisions of Controlled Substance Act because it has no accepted medical use. How can I speak to you about not legalizing marijuana, knowing that there's research out there that proves that marijuana can provide any type of medical relief? Here are some of the indications of which marijuana can provide relief. Nausea or vomiting associated with cancer, chemotherapy, weaknesses and wasting of the body associated with AIDS or cancer, stiffness or muscle spasms, pain management, or rheumatoid arthritis. I propose that we focus our efforts on how to strengthen the laws and regulations around how marijuana is prescribed for medical use instead of putting the millions of healthy people in danger by those who want to smoke it freely, legally, and at leisure. Since the negative aspects of marijuana surpass its positive effects, I am thoroughly convinced that a legalization of drugs will prove to be a tragic mistake. Thank you very much, and this is my closure on the persuasive speech on legalization against marijuana. My name is Tony Hemphill. Thank you.
This concludes the presentation. Thank you.